can I help? That troll's gone, thanks to you. Our very own troll vanquisher. Thank you. I hope to see you again soon. Welcome, welcome. Do have a look around.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. Well, my feet didn't turn into beets. That's a good start.
I mean, you've been in here before.
Should have known a herbologist would use devil's snare. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. A sarcophagus. This must be Marmaduke. That should reverse the curse. Hopefully.
Oh. We destroyed that body a lot when we were here last. What is this with this music? Does not match what I'm doing at all.
Samantha will be glad to hear that the crest has been returned. I certainly hope it reverses the curse.
What was that?
Revelio.
Oh, these are puffskeins.
Revelio.
Oh, oh.
Everything's all right now.
Now I need mail. Okay.
Revelio.
One more.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Great. We are out of here. And maybe it unbugged itself. Please. Please. I hate having quests on my freaking thing that I can't finish. It irritates me. It irritates me so much that I can't finish this quest because it's bugged.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
And go. No. It's still bugged. Can I pull it? No?
Capulso. Descendo. Flipendo. Bombarda.
I'm sorry, babies. The game is the game. I can't help you.
What are you up to now?
I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
Just a measly old troll. Nothing significant.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry. That's awful. No one has been in that tomb for centuries. But I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been full of surprises.
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going. I'm anxious to see my brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course. I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt. Thank you again for what you did.
Eating occurs. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. It hasn't been 20 minutes yet. Seven freaking minutes. So breeding just makes more of them. It's not like I need more of things I already have. Yeah, I don't need those guys. I don't need to ever upgrade my armor again. I don't need to switch out stuff. Oh my god, Weasel offspring. It's so cute. Look at it. Oh, look at that. Calico and Highwing are opposite sex. I guess that makes sense. Brush you, brush you, brush you. Brush you, brush you. Brush you. Brush you. Brush you. Brush you. Brush you. I would like it if you... Okay, so breeding is interesting. Yeah. We've got 7 minutes before we are done with this. But we can go do a main quest. 'Cause that's the only quest we can do. We cannot take Biscuit.
Off on another adventure. I've heard centaurs.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Revelio.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelt. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Revelio. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Beasts were made to be skinned and eaten.
That's it. Lightfoot, it's the word.
Nothing to poke an arrow to except spiders. I dream of making a better world. One in Sterling. I heard something.
Show yourself! Suppose he's worth a look.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Another bigger on the inside.
What in Merlin's name?
Oh,
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted. A more hushed approach is likely wise.
Really?
Don't know what Victor was sinking straight in a barb.
It's totalis.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. What was that? I'll check your pockets after you.
That's a brilliant idea.
Revelio.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
Come on.
What's going on down there?
Whoa.
They must have only just captured her.
They're using
She's putting
the,
up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though.
Dominate charm?
Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Aloha Mora. All right, I have the egg. Revelio.
The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon intact!
Someone messing about. You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. My brother,
Cover up. You've made a mistake. Suffering. Shall we finish what we start?
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Accio.
we'll find out.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Was updated? Oh, what crashed the game? That was the most random crash ever. It's like, oh no, you don't. You can't get that chest. Who do you think you are? That's the third crash, and I don't even know what caused that one. All the other one was mainly due to the cheats that I have on, but this one, I don't even know. Very weird. Very, very weird. All right then. Oh, it could actually be Broom again, because I'm transitioning between two areas. Good thing the autosaves are really good in this game. So we should be just outside the tent. here? Nothing. Right.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
So you can't get up to it. Oh, that's some bullshit. Okay. Incendio does not go that far. It just doesn't.
This way.
Oh, now I get scared.
That was a heb. I don't think she knew.
What? Should...
Well, we're still gonna go through this just in case of some triggers.
We aren't helping us.
You're right. Be careful, won't you? I shall
There's
see
the
you back
save
at the
icon
castle.
right there. I don't know why it didn't work.
You've got good flying technique. I'll give you that.
Revelio.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Awesome. Select field guide from the book on intermediate transfiguration in the library.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
If that's the only way I can convince you to give me that book, then let's get it over with.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention
I
of the
mean, you
golden
could just cast
snitch,
Arresto
which
Memento
magical
on
creature
her
was used in a
and
game
then
of
just take the book.
Quidditch?
You know?
The Golden Snuggery.
No, incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Founder's Relics.
No, the answer was the Deathly Hallows. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Snitch.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you.
No.
And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Unless you give it as a quest, I don't give a fuck.
For you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
And look at that. It's not a quest. Wow.
Off on another adventure, are we?
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I am hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Why a giant moth? Why? It could literally be anything else.
Beautifully done.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Yes. Bam. Enemies struck with transformation transform into explosive objects. Yes. We transform them into an explosive object and then we throw them into their friends. Because that's much less dangerous and horrifying than the curses.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the Room of Requirement. Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to an ex-aura in Upper Hogsfield connected in any way to Professor Fig? I can't begin to imagine what that was about.
Not at all. I was, merely interested in learning more about the Aura program. I saw Professor Sharp's Aura badge and was intrigued.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Cool.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
Good day.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral.
Oh, look at that. It's a rare one. Because the father was rare, I bet.
Everything's all right now.
Where's the little kitty? Where's the needle? There it is. Oh my god. It's adorable. Oh my god, look how cute it is. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's grab.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
You can get another pumpkin. Thank you, thank you.
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
Hey, are we gonna get a phoenix soon? Maybe? Fine, we'll go up here and... Okay. I would like to breed a Nobernal. So I shall. I can't hear this letter. Okay. Let me put in the nominal so that we can get a better one.
I'll look after you.
Are all of my frogs not? Oh, they're all the same gender. Oh my goodness. Okay. Too bad they're not reading it for me, but that's fine. Oh my god, I learned Imperio. Oh my goodness. Let's do it.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Confringo! At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Accio! Perhaps that was it. And the rest
Confringo!
is insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa.
This room is taller than it looks.
Leviosa!
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant. We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Confringo! Accio! Revelio!
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there. All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb.
Bombarda!
It means that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems.
Revelio!
Often cave-ins.
And then we're abandoned.
Confringo! Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Oh yeah, we'll be fine.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. Accio! There's something here by the altar. Revelio!
What did you find?
Accio! Bombarda! Accio! We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio!
Well, might as well pull all the bones out here first, right?
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. Accio! Confringo! Lumos! Confringo! Accio. Lumos. Confringo.